Hey everybody, sorry for the delay. Finally getting around to doing the video on the new 1060 Plus tablet from Huion. Uh, I have notes, but I can't seem to get the video right, so I'm just going to wing it. So while I'm winging it, I'm going to have a video playing of a drawing from Spiderman 2099 that I've been kind of working on to give the tablet a test run. So you're going to see a bit of my method on doing things as well as listening to me talk about the tablet. I'll try to make it quick, efficient, and what you want to hear. So if I read right from the box, what you're going to get is a pad tablet with 8,192 levels of sensitivity. What that means for you is that you can use lighter or harder touch, and you're going to get a much broader variety in your strokes. I did have the chance to try out the 2048 sensitivity levels, and while that was still fantastic, moving up a bit really helps on that lighter end of things if you have a really light touch, or maybe like me and you have arthritis and you have to have a lighter touch. It really helps out. So on levels of sensitivity, kind of mind-blowing, because I'm coming from a tablet that's 8 years old and I think maybe had 256 levels of sensitivity. Really not much to work with. It kind of was just like using a mouse, but with your fingers. What's in the box? Obviously, you get the tablet. Nice, really large pad to work with. The tablet itself has 12 hotkeys, which are the buttons on the side here. And then it has 16 soft keys, which are programmable along the top here. I don't really use the soft keys on the top, but I do use the hotkeys on the side for quick tools and a few other little hot items I might use, like undo. That's everybody's favorite, I'm sure. There are default settings, not quite what I was looking for, so I've already customized a lot of it. When you use the soft keys though, it removes some of the workspace on the tablet. So if you want more workspace, maybe you've got a larger screen, like I'm working with a 24-inch monitor, so I like as much workspace as possible. It seems to make a better connection from hand to eye. But if you're fine with having a shorter workspace, you can use the soft keys for whatever you need to use them for. Also inside the box, we have a protection bag, which I actually just lay over top of the tablet when I'm finished, because I got a dog and I end up with dog hair all over everything. You also get the little glove. Now, most people probably look at the glove and go, what's that for? So a couple things. One, the oils on your hand will kind of cause you to dirty up your pad. This helps prevent that. Make sure you wash it. Another thing too is you get kind of sticky, so this helps you with a smooth glide. Allows you to draw from the shoulder instead of just from the wrist. That's a topic for another discussion. A few other things too, like I use it to kind of wipe it off too, like I said, dog hair everywhere. Else in the bag, obviously the cable that brings the tablet to the computer. You get your rechargeable pen if you're worried about like the weight of it, because it does have a battery inside of it. You don't feel it. This is actually lighter than the Wacom tablet pen that I had with the old tablet, so it feels like you're holding nothing. It's lighter than a pencil. It's a standard HB pencil. With the Wacom tablets, they have double-sided, so erase with one side, write with another, or however you want it set up. This one, you have to actually change your settings. So if that's a big no-no for you, you'll have to look for a non-rechargeable pen. The only real thing I've had with this, maybe it's because of my settings and I'm not really doing it the way I should be doing it, is with the Wacom tablet, I actually had it set up for one of the thumb buttons to be my movement, so it would be the hand tool, just like using spacebar and shifting things around. I find you can't do a click and drag with the pen buttons, so now I have it set up as my common pen and eraser. That's not a big deal for me. It's just a different change in how I do things, so for me it's still fine, especially for the price I paid for the tablet, which was just under $100 Canadian. And anything I found comparable for pressure sensitivity and size, was looking at least $300. So very good deal. The next thing I'll talk about is, we'll go over the pen holder real quick, just since I'm putting the pen down. Pen holder, this little guy right here, you just balance the pen on top of it. Vertical would be nice aesthetically, but not a big deal. Inside comes apart is replacement nibs. With the new 1060 Plus, you actually get 8 replacement nibs, which use this little ring here, comes inside, and you actually just clip on, and you can remove, and then to place back in, you don't need the tool for that. You just place it in and give it a light push until it stops. You're done. Very, very simple, very straightforward. If you actually have Kung Fu grip, you could probably take the nib out without worry, but I don't have that. So yeah, the tab was great, especially for the price range. I could not, like I said, I couldn't find anything that was comparable for size and sensitivity range. Rechargeable stylus, take it or leave it. If that's really a no-go for you, then probably don't want to look at much of Huion's products. They have a couple that are non-rechargeable, but the majority of their things are rechargeable. I want to touch a little bit too on troubleshooting. Now, some of you that have followed me through this journey to get this tablet know that the first tablet I received was actually faulty. And what had happened was that the pen I received couldn't hold a charge. Something was up with it. It just wasn't doing what it was supposed to do. Also, the tablet version was not what I ordered. And it seems that the one I had ordered was not actually available. So once that was all corrected, I actually had to order a different model, which is when I had the opportunity to check out the 2048 level of sensitivity device and kind of do I guess you get a good bit of a comparison there. I went from very, very old to somewhat new to new, which is kind of nice. When you receive it, the pen will not be charged. Now, may some people get one with a charge? Possibly. I know both models that I received did not have a charge in the pen. Granted, the one model, the pen wasn't holding a charge. But this one that I received recently also did not have a charge on receipt, and it took about 2.5 hours to charge it up completely. Once it was charged up, everything's been fine. I haven't had to do anything with it since. Now, the other one, I charged for, I think it was almost 4 hours, and it was still charging. And when I would test it out, it had a weird little glitch. So if I took the nib out when I was done with it, I could put the nib back in and then continue on, and it would work just fine. However, if when I was done, I left the nib in, it discharged. So I'm not sure if it was an internal circuit issue or what it was exactly, but if your pen's not holding a charge, see if it's doing that. If you take the nib out, charge it, and then leave the nib out when you are finished working with it. If that for some reason works, let Huion know. They'll help you out. Another thing too, if you're in North America, I'm not entirely sure where their customer service is based, but don't expect an immediate response. Their hours were basically, I could hear from them from 8 p.m. at night till about 5 o'clock in the morning, my time. So yeah, don't fret if you don't hear from them right away. Just wait. You'll get a response. You'll get a very thorough response. So just wait and then do what you need to do. Another thing too is a lot of their models look like they've been updated. So you have like the 1060 Plus is a model on its own, and then there's also the new 1060 Plus. So when you go to their website and download the drivers, make sure you're getting the exact model that you're looking for. That was one issue that I had with the original tablet, was I was downloading the wrong revision because because I had received the wrong device and so on and so forth. So just make sure you're downloading the right one. Once you're downloaded and installed, you should have no problems. The tablet actually does function without drivers installed, but you're going to get limited functionality, right? You're not going to be able to customize the buttons. You're not going to be able to change your workspace area. There's a few other things you can't do. Alright, well, enjoy what's left of the video, and if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or just want to tell me that I did a bad job, just leave a message below. Thanks, and we'll see you again.